Hello, Video Game Hunter here, and welcome to another pickup video. So today, I'm going to be showing you guys what I picked up from this year's Louisville Arcade Expo 2019. Now, it looks like this year's theme is mostly Sega stuff. I do got some Nintendo stuff and PlayStation stuff here and there, but for the most part, this year's theme was Sega. Now, the first item I'm going to be showing you guys, I did not pick up from the Louisville Arcade Expo, but it was delivered when I was away. And it's that I got this amazing Bowser t-shirt. Now, this t-shirt is obviously bootleg. It's from a Chinese website, but I liked it enough, so I went ahead and bought one. I'll leave a link down below, but fair warning, these t-shirts are bootleg and not official from these artists. Letting you guys know, such in case you want to support the artists and not the bootleggers. To me, I really like the t-shirt, so I don't really mind. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys some stickers I bought from Hello Bay. Got myself this really hot, sexy, and cutie, again, Bowsette. Yep. And a sticker of a big titty goth girlfriend. Now, these stickers are going straight onto my computer. Because why not? I've been meaning to put some stickers on there. And I'll leave a link down below where you can check out more of this latest stuff. Now, the first batch of stuff I'm going to show you guys, it's kind of weird because, this guy at this table who's been at the expo for the past 2 or 3 years now, he told me that he was very thankful that I spent so much of my money on his stuff. Because he had a lot of neat, expensive rare items that I didn't mind paying for. And as a thank you, he decided to give me this PlayStation bag that he happens to find. And it is weird, I has never been given a gift before at a convention. This is actually my first. And it's quite an honor, and I'd like to say thank you so much. Sadly, I don't know your name, but I'm going to look back at my past expo footage, see if I can find you and put you on my screen. But now, the stuff that I actually paid that I got from him, I pick up this Famicom game for the disk system. I really know nothing about this game. All I know is it's a game I don't have, and it was never released here in the US. So there we go. Now, it's been quite a while since I found any TurboGrafx-16 games. Now, I'm not talking about the PC engine game, because that, that's a Japanese game. But it's been a while since I found any American games. And the first game I picked up, or the first game I like to mention, is Sports TV Football. And it's basically a football game. There's not much to say. Now, this game, this was a must buy right away when I saw it, because I did not think this would be a good game. I seen gameplay footage on YouTube before, and to me it's like, this can't be good. The graphics looks really nice. It looks really accurate to a human body, but oh no, I thought it will suck. But after I got my hands on it and I played a little bit, it's actually quite a good game. China Warrior. If you don't have this game on your TurboGrafx-16, this is a must. This is a great game, and I actually do recommend it. Alright, the next batch of games, I don't know if I've seen this vendor in the past year. I don't really know him that well, but I did pick up some stuff from this one guy. And the first item I picked up was Acrobats for the Super Nintendo. This game is basically a response to the Sonic the Hedgehog game, because it kind of plays like Sonic a little bit. So far, not the levels, but the way the character moves. He moves kind of fast, but it's more of a platformer game. And this next game, I actually heard a mixed opinion on. And that is Secret of Evermore. It's a action RPG that looks like it's based on kind of like in the 90s or something. Basically, it's about a boy who goes to another dimension. And that's all I know for now. That's as far as I went in this game. But I did hear some mixed response out of that game. And I also bought a book, How to Win in Nintendo Games by Jeff Rovin. And the guy didn't really ask for much. He only asked for $2. And it's basically a guidebook how to beat some of these games. For example, Kid Icarus. Now, there's no pictures in here, so I don't know how helpful this guidebook really is if you don't show any pictures. But oh well. Alright, and next it's a Game Boy game. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fall of the Foot Clan. I played a little bit before, and it's actually not that bad of a Game Boy game. And plus, it also has the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme song. No joke, and it sounds pretty awesome coming out from the Game Boy, so check that out. It's a beat 'em up game. Now this, I was so blown away because I used to own this guidebook when I was a kid. But the difference is, the one I had as a kid, it was torn to shreds. Like literally, I think it was so badly abused, I did not take care of it that well at all. And the fact that I'm seeing the legit front cover probably for the first time is downright amazing. This really blows my mind. I finally found the guidebook that has a kid and it's fully intact. Amazing. The next item is another book, and it's called Hardcore Gaming 101 Digest Volume 4 Star Fox and F-Zero, the unofficial and unauthorized. Now, I've seen this guy at the expo for the past couple of years, but I don't think I ever really bought anything from him. But this book is basically some bunch of mini reviews and some neat history about certain games like Star Fox, F-Zero, and there's actually a section here about Cowboy Bebop. It's pretty neat, but I mostly bought it because the Star Fox is on the front cover, and you know, I like furry characters because I am a furry. Alright, next item, now this guy, I've seen at the expo for the past several years now, and I usually buy at least 1 or 2 items from him, but this year it looks like I bought up all his Genesis games. Now, the first game I'm going to show you is not Genesis, but a Famicom game. Now, I got this game for free, and it's because he decided to toss me a mystery prize ball and told me if I can guess the controller, he'll give me a free $5 game. I'm like, okay. And I kind of cheated because I looked through the holes thinking, took a flashlight that's from my phone and went, It was kind of hard to tell. All I saw was a black stick, and I was like, the Wii. And lucky enough, I was right. Open it up, there's a Wii controller. It's a black one. Sadly, I don't know what I did with it. It might have been lost in my bag. But I picked up this Famicom Soccer game. There's not much to say. It's just soccer. I think we got this on the Nintendo Entertainment section, Nintendo Entertainment System. So I might sell that one or give that one away. All right, so the first Genesis game I'm going to show you guys is Wayne's World. Wayne's World, Wayne's here. Ah! I don't know that's how it goes, but Wayne's World. Not that good of a game, but I don't have it, so it's a must pick up. Now, the Great Waldo Search. It's actually not that hard of a game. I actually beat this game in 12 minutes. Literally, I timed myself. Took me 12 minutes to beat this game. It's really not that hard. Find Waldo and find the, I guess, hidden scrolls. And that's basically all you need to do. Alright. Next game is Todds Adventure in Slime World. There's not much to say about this game. It's not really a game I can really recommend. The game is kind of slow, and I could not get that far in this game. But you play as Todd, who lands on this slime planet, and you shoot these slime monsters. Like I said, I did not get far in the game, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna play it again. So another disappointing game, but not surprising at all. American Gladiators. Now, I used to watch the show a long time ago, back in the 90s, and the most memory I have from the show is I remember them being in this cage ball in this little arena, and they do have that game, but it wasn't as exciting compared to what I saw on TV. Yeah, the show was much better than what this game offers. I suggest avoiding this game. Now this game right here, this game is probably the best Unjustice game I picked up this year. Now I said some negative things about these batch, but this one, I actually got some good opinions on this one. eSWAT. And the best way I can describe this game is that it kind of plays like Rolling Thunder a bit. So if you played Rolling Thunder either on the arcade or like me, I played it on the Nintendo system, then I actually can recommend eSWAT for the Genesis. This is not a bad game. I do recommend it. So you ever see this game for a good price? Pick it up. I paid $20 for mine. Gosh, I meant to put this along with my other stuff that I picked up from the guy, but the same person who I bought these Super Nintendo games and these books from, I also picked up his Sega Dreamcast Sports Edition. Now, I've been looking for this Dreamcast for quite a while, and it's not because, hey, I'm a sport person, but no, I actually own the box that goes to the system. Now, the bad news is, my box is absolutely not complete, even with the system. It's missing a lot of its inserts, even the insert that holds the system. So what I am going to be doing is, I'm going to try my best and find a complete box version of this black Dreamcast and sell this along with my incomplete one. I don't know how much it will go for, but that is currently my plan at this fine moment. Alright, so the next batch of games, I actually spent most of my money at this table. And this table actually had to get their own personal room because they were like at the last moment people who signed up for a table. Now this table actually owns a store that's actually close by me called, I think, I don't remember the names. I'll leave a link down below where you can check out the location. But I mostly bought Sega and bought some really interesting PlayStation games from them. Alright, well the first batch I'm going to show you is some box Game Gear games. Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble. The Sonic the Hedgehog games are obviously quite different on the Game Gear, which is, you know, it's less powerful than the Genesis system, but it's to be expected. Now this one, it's not much I can say. It basically plays like a Sonic game. But I think this is like the Sonic 3 version of a Game Gear. Alright, next game is Tom and Jerry the movie. Not much to say about this game. It's just a simple platformer game that you gotta chase the mouse, who is Jerry. But along the way, Jerry will try to throw traps at you. And you also gotta avoid some other obstacles that comes at you. It's not much I can say, it's simple. Now this one, The Land of Illusions, starring Mickey Mouse. Now I thought it was gonna be like that one illusion game that's on the Genesis. I can't think of the name at this fine moment, but they're two completely different games. It plays nothing like the one I played on Genesis. I mean, this is okay, but I prefer the Genesis one more. Next is Starr. Now this box is obviously smashed, and I think the guy actually sold it to me for a pretty big discount, but I've been asked this quite several times during my live stream. This person who stops by my live stream all the time has always asked me to play Starr. Now, I couldn't because I don't own the game, but obviously I believe it's a she obviously been asking me to play the one on Genesis, but I was only able to find the Game Gear. I know it's a different system, but I think they pretty much play the same. Alright, so far I think it's good. Alright, so let's start with the PlayStation. Now here's the thing. The reason I'm so late to this pickup video is because of these games right here. As soon as I got home and started capturing gameplay footage, I got hooked playing Parasite Eve. I've been looking for this game like forever, and a lot of people say they highly recommend this game. And when I finally got to play it, oh my gosh, they were not kidding. I literally skip a whole day of filming just to play Parasite Eve, and so far I just now got to disc 2. Yes, I am that far in the game already, and disc 2 is currently in my system. But I'm also missing the demo disc that came with this game, but I actually bought the demo disc on eBay, so I'll be getting that shortly. But I do, in fact, highly recommend Parasite Eve. Now, that said, since I haven't really finished this game yet, so I won't be capturing the other gameplay footage for these two games, because I want to finish this game first before I start working on these. And it's that I also bought the rest of the Parasite Eve game. Parasite Eve 2 and the Third Birthday. Now, I didn't know what the Third Birthday was until recently. I believe it was Metal Jesus Rocks who did a pickup video where he was talking about the Third Birthday. So, and I was unaware this was a Parasite Eve game. I wonder why they changed the name, but oh well. So you could say I bought every single Parasite Eve from that table, and I can't wait to finish the first one so I can play the rest of the two. Oh my gosh, I'm totally playing more Parasite Eve right after I finish filming myself. No, I'm not ending the video right away. I want to play more Parasite Eve. Alright, so the next game is actually a box, Morty Merler and Cold Shadow. Now, I actually already own the cartridge, but I do not own the box, which is just a box. It's actually missing the manual, which it's on its way, because I just recently bought the manual off of eBay. But Morty Merler, it's not a bad Donald Duck game, which I was unaware it was a Donald Duck game. I thought you could be playing as this martial art duck, but that's kind of false advertising. Just a bit. You still play as him, but for the first part of the stage of the game, you're gonna be playing mostly as Daffy Duck. It's not until you get to the second stage you actually get this costume. So yeah. Alright, so the next game I'm going to show you guys. Now, like I said, this person who owns a table owns a store that's close by, but it's not close enough for me to go there. It's still a bit far, but I still consider it close to me because it's only like, what, 8 or so miles? It's just I don't drive. I usually walk everywhere where I go. But my friend who goes to that store all the time messages me and it's like, hey, check out this new stuff they got out. And one of them I was quite interested in, it was this import Sega Saturn game, XMen vs. Street Fighter. Now at the time I couldn't pick it up, but I did call the store and and when he told me the price, I was like, I can't Uber it, not now. But it was just fate that that guy just happened to be at the convention and who just happened to have this game with them. So I went ahead and bought it. Now, for those who don't know, the Sega Saturn has some excellent 2D fighting games, and a lot of them did not come here in the US. I mean, who knows why? The Saturn is basically a 2D fighting game machine. Now, if you like Marvel vs. Capcom, you'll so like X-Men vs. Street Fighter. I highly recommend this fighting game. It also comes with a 4 megabyte card, which I don't need, but I need it to complete the box. Alright, time for the last batch of games. Now, this last batch of games is obviously Sega Saturn games. And if I haven't told you guys yet, I am trying to go for the complete collection. Now, I picked up quite a few games from this table, and I can't believe some of the games I found. Blazing Heroes. This game is basically a turn-based strategy game. The game plays a lot like Shining Force. So if you like Shining Force, you might like this game. My only gripe about this game is that I have to take my mouse cursor or something like that and click on the enemy and tell him to move. Now, in Shining Force, it's basically, okay, I'm done with this character, it goes to the next character. Not with this game, you actually have to click on the character, which I don't really like that. But it's whatever. And so far, it's an okay game for now. I can't wait to play more of it. Quake! Now, I do in fact love Quake. I actually have a physical copy for the PC, but the Saturn version, I can't get the hang of the Saturn controllers for this game. So, if you like Quake, I suggest sticking with the PC version. Alright, so the next game I picked up was Tomb Raider. Now, I did in fact play a lot of this game on the PlayStation, but I never played the Saturn version. And so far, I'm noticing some small differences, but not huge ones. But the first thing I did when I popped this game in, I literally committed suicide in her house. On the second floor of her house, I decided to dive off of it. Because that's what I usually did when I was a kid. I'd pop in the game, first thing I would do, go to her house and dive off a second floor and kill myself. I just find it so amusing that Laura Croft decided to commit suicide in her house. Well, yeah, I'm still trying to get the hang of the controls for the Saturn. I mean, I can play for the other games, but when I play games, I originally played it on the PC or the PlayStation. It's going to take me some time to get used to the Saturn controls for those games. Alright, next one is Mortal Kombat 2. Now, I have to say this may be one of the worst versions of Mortal Kombat 2. The problem I have with this one is that there's some loading during the fight. Like, if I try to do a special move or I uppercut, sometimes it will load a bit. So it stops the game for a second, then it does the moves. So yeah, I think I'd rather play the Game Boy version. Now the Game Boy version is not terrible, it's actually great for a Game Boy game. But I'm just letting you know, I kind of prefer playing the Game Boy over the Saturn version. Now, this game, I'm seeing a lot online, and people have been saying they recommend this game. Now, it's not the first game of the series, but it's the sequel, Bug 2. And what I've played so far, it's not that bad of a platformer game. I probably will be going back and finishing this game. So the whole point of this game is, it looks like they're being kind of like overworked, and their jobs is to make movies. So it's not much of like an adventure game like, say, like Mario 64 or Crash Bandicoot, but in this story, you play as some actors who's being overworked. And yes, there are bugs. Alright, the last game I'm going to show you is Road Rash. Not a bad game, not a bad racing game. I think it's a game that anyone can get into. I think it's easy, but Road Rash. It's a motorcycle game. Not much for me to say. And there you have it, folks. I hope I explained each of these games well enough for you to understand. But if not, I'm probably gonna check out what I've done so far and maybe reshoot some the items I got. But that said, thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. This is the Video Game Hunter, and until next time, goodbye.
You